Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. So happy to have you all. Hello Yarny, our favorite arson kitty. Hello Dark Elf. Hello Master Fail. Hello Ryan. Hello Cute Gamer Grill. And hello Cygnus, my master armorer. Thank you all so much for coming out. And a huge shout out to Yarny for the resub and Cygnus for the 25-month Tier 3 resub. Heckin' wild. What an MVP. What a VIP. All we know is that Cygnus got that V and got that P. I hope everybody is doing well today on this Wednesday. As you may have saw from my previous announcement, today is going to be the last day of our charity fundraiser for Trans Lifeline. We raised over almost $1,200 so far. Lex Temporis did a last minute $50 donation before stream, so heckin' awesome, that NB solidarity with the trans. I also got emailed by Trans Lifeline, which was presumably to every charity fundraiser streamer that they've had, basically saying that, hey, they want to get to know me better, and if I do stuff for them in the future, they'd be interested in helping, which would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I'll look into that. But you know, it's just nice to be appreciated, even if it's just a BCC appreciated. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing great. Yesterday, Yuko, the small wolf, and I went out to dinner and drinks, which was always fun. And the waitress always looks at me like I'm this wild woman when I get 4 beers, 4 5% beers, and she's like, "Oh wow, I guess somebody's gonna walk home tonight." Well, literally I am, but that's beside the point. But yeah, so that's that. In other news, what was I thinking? In other news, tragically, Curse of Strahd will not be happening. So my beautiful Shadar-kai bean that I drew on stream and got a token of, she will not be seeing the light of a campaign anytime soon. But hopefully in the future she can make an appearance. Because I like her. I might just use her in my future campaigns as like an NPC companion, because I think she's pretty neat and I already have a token for her. But yeah, so that's that update. Also, and what was it? Oh, also the what's it called? The blank. Well, I don't remember anything. We're also the works of writing some D&D one-shots will be pretty cool. So I'm going to try and recruit some people who have been asking me that they're like, "Hey, Obsidia, we think you're pretty neat. We'd like to play D&D with you at some point." And I'm like, "Well, I don't like people, but I will do some one-shots in the future that you can play in, because maybe that will make me like people more." And yeah, I think that's like the full dealio. And so what is on the agenda for today? Well, first of all, gender is a social construct. Secondly, we're going to be doing art practice. I have literal art homework to do. I haven't done digital art in a while. I also haven't done normal art really in a while. I've been just doing other stuff, such as reclaiming Poland in Hearts of Iron 4, but so I do want to get back on that horse. I do like doing art, but it's a lot of setup to get my tablet up there. I'm gonna get my tablet all set up and stuff, so I tend to do other things instead. But we're gonna be doing some art practice. We're gonna first do traditional, just doing circles and lines practice. I might spice it up by turning our circles also into spheres to practice that 3-dimensionality depth. Then I've got a worksheet of pen dexterity skills to try. And after all of that, we'll do a doodle. We'll do a little doodly-doo. I don't know of what yet. I've been meaning to do like more art of Obsidia 2.0. I just haven't been because Obsidia 1.0 is a lot simpler and I have a ref sheet for her, so it makes it much simpler. But I might try to do some other stuff. Oh, I could also show off me learning the what's it called? Like the dual drawing thing. What was it? The symmetry tool. Symmetry tool. That's what it's called. So I did learn that. So I'm gonna show that off at some point. Also, yes, imagine liking people, heckin' cringe, and making new murder hobo friends. The true spirit of Christmas. But yeah, let's hop on over to a different part of the throne room, and we're gonna turn on some sweet jams by The Last Seahorse. You know how we roll. Ta-da! Let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet as we start a doodly doing. And if anybody has any questions or anything they'd like to ask me about, please feel free to. I'm literally here just vibing. This is Vibe-Cidia hours. So we're gonna start off with some little, as we call them on the streets, some circly doodles. So here we go. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad start to my day. Alright. Try some bigger circles. Oh, that messed up. I'm always predisposed to draw egg. When in doubt, draw egg. Yes, Yuko, what is your question? What is your question, little wolfo? Shoot. Why are you such a doofus in all aspects? I don't think I'm a doofus in all aspects. I feel like there's parts of me that are not doofus-esque. Perhaps super serial or worthy of respect aspects of me. I don't know, but I feel like saying I'm a doofus in all aspects is a gross overgeneralization. For those of you who don't know, Graf Yukiko is a very silly wolfo. Real heckin' silly. Don't let them tell you otherwise. I can confirm, they're really silly. As silly as they are snoozy. Since they love a good naparoo. Oh, Vaughn, thank you for the 25-month resub. Welcome, welcome. A general goof and a goof in general. Maybe. Okay, so we got some circles. Some of them are pretty good, I may be silly, but I may also be getting rid of eat leathery apples. What? What is a leathery apple? Oh my gosh, hello, Bunny Chris. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. And I still need to know, what is this leathery apple? What defines a leathery apple? Everybody. Okay, so circles that I completed successfully. I'm gonna give it to this one, this one, this one, this one. This one's a close enough. Close enough. This egg. Would you like an egg in this trying time? And well, this one's kind of count. I'm being generous with my circles. They gotten old. Ugh. Well-aged fruit always is cringy to me. I just, ugh. I just imagine she's gonna bite into them and it's gonna be like weird off color. It's gonna be like way too brown on the inside, which is just like extra unappealing. Yeah, we're doing art practice. We're doing art practice and art homework. Be the hero for household needs. You know, it's a dirty job, but somebody's gotta eat the apple. Alright, so we're gonna try and make some spheres. So we're gonna go... This will be interesting. And then... That didn't work. This kind of works. Oh, no. Nope, I didn't go far enough. So, that's kind of sphery. Eat a raw tomato instead. I once ate a raw tomato in front of Yuko, and I was about to puke it up. Let's try it from top down. Oh. So we're gonna go, and then yeah, that didn't work at all. Just pretend that didn't happen. It was actually a nice 30-day drawing practice. Oh, is that the one by Mark Brunet? Funnichrist? Yeah, yeah. Yuko has heard me talk about how much I don't like tomato, but they didn't realize how extreme my dislike of the taste of tomato is. Oh, that's awesome! I should do that as well, Funnichrist. I paid for Mark Brunet's art course, so like literally some of the homework we're doing today is literally from that art school. So it's hard for me to sit down and like do stuff and watch these 3-hour videos about perspective. So I'm trying, but I often end up failing. But yeah, I hear that's really helpful. And honestly, I should do it anyway. I just kind of end up just doing doodly doos of whatever I want anyway. There's literally some tomatoes in the fridge. Those are your tomatoes, Yuko. Those are your tomatoes. Alright, so we're gonna try up. Oop, didn't go far enough. Yo, Vondanolo! Thank you for the $25 donation! Heck yeah, heck yeah! Every little bit counts. Oh, no. I've seen the video, Funnichrist. I mean, like, for the actual art school, his videos are very long. And they are not, like, bookmarked really in them. So you kind of, it's harder to find your place when you pick them up and put them down. We are getting closer. We're up to 1180, baby. Trans rights are human rights. And Yuko, we know the tomatoes aren't mine. I was there when you bought them. They're officially small wolf tomatoes, not Obsidia tomatoes. That didn't work. This is kind of working. I'm just like, how do you do this? How do you do it, bro? Let me try it again. Now, Obsidia fails to understand three-dimensionality. Last 2 weeks have eliminated me. I got a snooze. Alright, have a good night, Master Fail. Have a good night and sweet dreams. Thank you for coming by. Do not speak to me of the tomatoes. I was there when they were purchased. Do not speak to me of the tomatoes, witch. I was there when they were purchased. I feel like I'm fundamentally missing something and I don't know what. Oh well. Dimensions are cringe. Reject dimensions, return to being. That's my stance. So we're gonna go here, here. We're gonna go here, here, here. Oh, that didn't work. And then I'm gonna go. I got an idea. I got an idea. Idea, chat. This is gonna be the galaxy. Well, that didn't work. Galaxy brain hours. And it didn't actually do what I wanted to do. I was like, man, this is gonna be so big brain, and then I realized, nope, this is the exact same thing I did, just differently. Oh well. So I'm gonna go here. Oh, I think this is what I gotta do. And then you go around, and you go around it. So round and around. God damn. Alright, alright, alright. That's promising. That's promising. Turns out the galaxy brain was drawing a tomato. All things return to tomato. Do. When in doubt, tomato out. We'll give up on this real quick. But it's basically, you know, it gives you a rough idea how it would be if I was somebody who could figure this out off the top of my head, which I seemingly can. So it is what it is. Alright, next thing. So we're gonna make our circles disappear. Good practice lines. We're gonna draw some lines. That's just fines. So we're gonna do some medium length lines. That didn't work. I clicked the button on the bottom of my pen. So some medium length lines. Here we go. Do. Nope. Trying to get our lines to be straight. Begone, circle. This is triangle household now. Abandon circle. Return to triangle. So the stabilization does help. Oops, that was bad. Does help actually make the lines straighter, because it's very hard to draw a straight line. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So, you know, having a bit of stabilization on the pen helps them be more roughly equal, which is helpful for digital stuff, but man. It's hard. Like, I would say probably one of the hardest things is starting at like your point and like keeping it going straight. Like, I know you're doing confident strokes. Always stroke confidently, chat. But like, I just feel like it always curves. I don't know. Alright, well, those are some lines. Now we're gonna practice doing some shapes. I'm gonna try doing some shapes here. We're gonna try some 3D little shapes. Hey, Suzumi! Welcome, welcome! How are you doing tonight? There we go. Nani? There we go. Fricka-frack, what am I... Why aren't you working right? Let's try this. Maybe there's just something wrong with that layer. Yep, there's just something wrong with that layer. Alright. Shoot. Sometimes the stroke curves. How you doing tonight, Suzumi? Oh, how's the most gorgeous Death Knight? You know, I'm just a bean, but I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. We're jumping in for some art practice. It's been a while. You. You. Oops. Look at that sort of cube. A little wobbly cubey doodle. That's a cube. This BGM is your jam? This is, of course, The Last Seahorse. Everybody's favorite VTuber DJ. The name of this track list, by the way, Vaughn, is Best January 2023 Remixes of Game and Anime Songs. Trust this DJ of anime technology. That's a respectable Jello cube. Big wiggle energy. It's, you know, it's kind of weird. So, hear me out. This might just be me being dumb. But, like, look at this cube, and you will see that it comes, depending on how you, like, process it in your brain, it can appear as a three-dimensional thing in a couple of different ways. So one is the cube is three-dimensional, like, going up. So it's like going up like that. Another one is that it is going forward. So forward. And I find that kind of interesting. So, like, the example is, I'm gonna just do this for demonstrative reasons. So if we go, oops. Yeah. So if you do it like this, it looks like it's going forward. So if we did, I don't know, do a lighter one. Oh, shoot. Well, apparently I didn't finish connecting that line. And then this is just so I can do something here. There we go. That's just so I can fill it. So yeah, if you do it that way, it looks like it's coming forward. Now, if you do it, what was I thinking? God, it is actually kind of trippy to actually look at it, because your head is struggling to like process how this looks. So I guess it would be, there we go. So if you do it that way, it now looks like it's going up. And I think that's really weird. Does anybody else think that's weird? Maybe it's just my lack of galaxy brain. But yeah, it looks like it goes like, oh, actually I have an idea. Oh, that didn't work. So I gotta go here to finish that, and then I guess it would be kind of, yeah, let me actually, it would be like that, but yeah, it's super weird, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Like, that was not an intentional effort by me. I was just trying to draw a cube. School notebooks way back now when you're absolutely covered in cubes. I drew Stussy because I was a child in the 90s. So I did the old, let's see if I can remember my Stussy tech. Oh yeah, that's what peak performance looks like, people. That is the 90s. Yeah, the good old Stussy. I used to draw that when I was but a child. It's so classic. Alright, let's try another cube. This time we're gonna do this, and I think it's this way. Oh, that didn't work. Real 90 kids know, yeah. Actually, I think I could do it this way. And it's... oh, this is hard for me to conceptualize. It's a fairly straightforward thing. It is just very hard for me to process this. Yeah, that's how it goes. Oh, it has to be slightly larger, now that I think about it. There we go. Drawing a little freaking rectangle cubicle thing. I don't know why I can't think about this shape. We're drawing a thing. A definite thing happened. There we go. So, is that how it looks? I feel like I did something wrong. I cannot think of what it would be. Alright, well we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see how it turns out. So bam. Damn it! It's fucking incomplete. This little bastard right here ruining my painting tool. This little bastard. There we go. And that would be like a... I feel like that's kind of right. Hey Corey, welcome, welcome! It was a year off or two Southern? Gotcha. Yeah, Stussy was a thing in California. Maybe because it was a skater culture thing. I don't know, but I remember it very distinctly in SoCal. Irish Obsidia, yep. It's just a little Irish Obsidia. Just over here, just drawing some shapes. Draw some little shapes for you. Alright. And that didn't really work how I wanted it to, but... let's try... oh, that's the gray. I wanted black. Black and black, I hate to say it, God knows I'm glad to be back. Cut loose from the noose. I also drew bottle caps for some reason. Interesting, interesting. There we go. We got our little cubey doodle. Hey Tyler, welcome, welcome. So this can be either a... I should probably just not do it in black. TBH, probably not do it in black. What? Where's the gap? Oh my god, you bastard. You little bastard. I'll come at ya. I'll come at ya there. Get you right in your little cubidoodle. I guess you kind of only need the one side to convey depth. No, Pyro Saber, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How was your D&D talk? I'm assuming you were doing session prep. I assume that's what you were doing. But welcome. How you doing tonight? Welcome, Raiders. For those of you who don't know, my name's Obsidia. I'm everybody's favorite Death Knight. We're raising money for Trans Lifeline. I hope you're all doing swell. We're drawing cubes and cylinders. Actually, that's not even a cylinder. The real trick is that I lie to you the whole time about what I'm actually drawing. Alright, so we're gonna go... That's not how you do that at all. We got our little cylinder doodle one. I literally hate these buttons on the bottom of my stylus because I keep pressing them and they keep auto-making things happen. Oh geez, I'm sorry you didn't sleep well, Pyro Saver. I hope you're doing better. I hope the mappages went well. So this, we're gonna give you the illusion of depth by doing just a little line, so your brain thinks that it goes to the other side. I go through to the other side. Doesn't work. I need a lighter color for that. So there we go. That's a cylinder. Snowing really hard? What the hell? Why would you do that? Why didn't you sleep? So why did you go for a 4 a.m. snow walk? Like, I hate the snow. I'll be honest, I hate the snow. So the idea of walking in it of my own volition is already shocking, and the idea of doing it when I could otherwise be sleeping is even more shocking. But I hope it was enjoyable. Nope. Let it snow, let it snow. Sleep is for the weak. The Witcher soundtrack of Snowfall's. You're crazy. You're crazy, and I will never understand you. So here's a little trickerdoodle. God damn. Oh, stupid Stylus. Okay, so here's a little trickerdoodle I'm gonna show you about how to make a directional cylinder. So we're gonna make this the front of our cylinder. We're gonna go bloop. That's our little cylinder. You know it, you love it. And then, so we're gonna delete our bottom little line. I'm gonna make this bigger because this is annoying me. Alright, and then we go to whoop. Look at that! We now have a directional cylinder. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that a little crazy? You know what a cylinder looks like when you're staring directly at the like the circle of it? This is gonna be very mind-blowing to you. Damn it! I didn't complete the circle. Frick-a-frack. There you go. That's what a cylinder when you're looking directly at it looks like. You could have one Harry Potter spell in real life. I'll be honest, Tyler. I never liked Harry Potter. I didn't grow up with it, so I don't have like any real familiarity with it. I just know it via J.K. Rowling's transphobia, basically. No one can convince you otherwise. Very true. There's this one exercise that Mark teaches that's like basically you draw a circle and you're gonna be like this is a cylinder dead on, and then you draw various like cylinders like slowly like moving away from that point kind of thing. And so it's to like help with, you know, three-dimensionality basically. I should try that at some point. It just seems super tedious. Everything about it seems tedious. Spoiler, art is like a lot of work that kind of lame. You should just be able to pick it up and draw big anime titties. That's like the real affront in life, is that you can't do that. We're gonna try something. Okay. And then we are gonna get our circle. Got our other circle. We're gonna noodle this. Just a little noodleage. Right. There you go. We'll make that our top. Always know who your tops are. We'll do this, that, and then we go bam, and bam. I'm actually gonna erase this. What's involved in creating anime titty with telekinesis? I know! There will come a day when you can just mentally project what you want your art to look like. And at that point, you're gonna see Obsidia as a grand master. One of the great artists of our time, with her vivid imagination. Alright. Go. Go. The dream in life is to draw big anime titty. The dream in life. We're gonna try doing a little noodly-doo. Oh, that's pretty noodly. Ah. There you go. That's a noodle. A little shorter. There we go. Noodle achieved. Gotta bend your noodles. Right. Noodle. Don't forget about thick butts. We like big butts and we cannot lie. You other VTubers can't deny. When a girl walks in with big old titties and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. What do we do for like a... I don't remember how you do this. Whoop. It's like... Yeah, I think that worked. We got a little triangle prism kind of thing. And then go, what is it? It'd be this plus that. Like that. Try and be like an obelisk point. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, so those are some 3D shapes. not my best, but it's at least I'm trying. 90% of art is just trying. Okay, now we're gonna move on to homework. So our first thing we gotta do is draw some lines. It's basically, this last part I'm not going to do because I don't remember the exact way to do it off the top of my head. It involves pen pressure study, but yo, Brain Buster, thank you for the 20-month resub, Buster Rhymes. But we're going to do the ones about drawing lines and trying to draw circles. So the goal is to try and get the circle, like, you know, you try to get the circle to match that. And then the other one is about dividing this box as many times as you can. And then the last one is just doing lines. Trying to get them as close as possible. So, here we go! Alright, so let's try and get 101. We need bold strokes for different folks. Do 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 do. Probably too girthy for this. All right, there we go. That's a. Right now I'm not going far enough. Now I'm going too far. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, that was close. That was close. I'm not supposed to be perfect. Like, you obviously want to be perfect, but you don't have to be, because it's just about testing it. But it's trying to get the lines to match up. And boy, is that easier said than done. That kind of worked. Nope. Nope. It was close. Close. Oh, that guy basically got that one. Right. So too soon. Okay, okay. We're getting a little more accurate. Frickin' it. There we go. Long enough. Oh, so close. And I curve after I get to the line. Darn it. It's hard to, like, pull your hand off before you go past the little line. Because that's like one of the things I read said is that if you feel like your lines are going too long, the moment you feel like it's at the point you just like rip your hand off, but it's hard to do that because I can't look at my screen. I'm looking at my monitor, not my tablet. So it's hard to really gauge that. Right. Way too long. Like slightly off. There we go. Bam! Bam! Dead on. Fucking dead on. Too long, but dead on. No, I didn't get a hate raid. I just had some bad people names join that I banned, but it wasn't actually like a hate raid. Hey Cammy, how you doing? Having a good night? We just did a line that went from point A to point B relatively straightly. This is a glorious achievement in the Citadel. Oh, that was way off. Go. Oh, hell yeah! 2 for 2! We 2 for 2! Got that confidence. Gotta get that confidence in your line work. Bold action. Decisive plays. All day, every day, we draw in lines, baby. I'm glad you're doing okay. Doing okay, Kami. Come on, bold. That's too long, but too bold. Bold-ish. Kind of. It's curved, but nope. I either make my lines like too short or way too long. I'm still trying to figure out the Goldilocks of lines. Nope. 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 Frick! Yeah. There we go. Close enough. That's what the B in Obsidia stands for. Bold! Bold lines, baby! Bold, confident lines. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's from Obsidia. I've been bold for a few days.
First up, conversion gel.
Oh, here we go.
Onlap gives you lemons. Make
Lemonade.
Let's all stay positive and do some science.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we got lines. We got bold lines, and we got lemons. So how many did I miss? I missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, I missed 10. 10, 11. I missed 11 of the lines, which is better than I did the first time I tried. Alright, now we got our second assignment. The idea is you want to chop it in half and then keep chopping it in half without making the lines touch. So we're gonna go, I don't know, this is probably about halfway.
You may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway. Ground them up, mixed them into a gel. Guess what?
I just love fucking Cave Johnson. Fucking, it's just insane rant. Gotta head off now. Okay, have a good night, Vaughn. I appreciate you coming by, hanging out, being a wiggly bean. Appreciate the donation, of course. That extra $25, big money, no whammies. helping people every goddamn day. That's the Vaughn way. That's how the Vaughn rolls. Oh.
Alright, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons,
Don't make lemonade.
don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad!
Get mad!
Want your damn lemons? What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager.
Demand to see life's manager.
Make life rue the day and thought it could give Cave
Johnson lemons.
Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
With the lemons. Would you burn a house down with some lemons? Please answer in chat.
To invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Also, am I the one who feels like Cave Johnson is basically the science equivalent of Alex Jones? Hey Kano, welcome, welcome. You wanna be my pog champ? Well, that can be arranged. All right, Kano. You know, thank you for doing this redeem. I'm just saying what we've all been thinking, and that's that you, Kano, yes you are my little pog champ. And nothing's gonna change that. Frick. My strokes are too bold. Too bold. They either don't go all the way or they go too far. Brainbuster is actually officially made of fried eggs. Can confirm. You have a long day at work, Busta Rhymes? I know you said that Tuesday was a busy day. I gotta walk my dog and I should be here the rest of the stream. Alright, well thank you. Go walk your dog-a-roo. I hope you have a good walk and I look forward to seeing you back. Oop, that's bad. Do. I'm sorry if this seems really boring, but it's supposedly helpful. If you want to follow with me at home, just draw a bunch of lines. But you can't have them touch. You don't cross the streams. Nope. Nope. Oh, I actually made that go all the way. Nice. Went too far, but at least I got it to not touch. Woo, baby, that's a pixel close line. Wow, it actually kind of hurts my eyes looking at all these lines on white. Ugh. I can't say I've ever drawn lines this straight, and I do this stuff professionally. Well, thank you, Cute Gaber Grill. I don't know if, because I know you're a real artist, but have you do you have the pen stabilization? Do you use Clip Studio Paint? Because if you use Clip Studio Paint, you can do pen stabilization, and it gives you. I watched a video that said you should do it at like 18, or what? Yeah, 18, and it just helps you do some straight lines. So just a little thing that I watched. So I don't know how good it is for other people, but I'm trying. I'm trying. I appreciate the support, Cute Gamer Grill. My goal is to get to Cute Gamer Grill levels sometime, so I can draw Cute Gamer Grill as a Cute Gamer Grill. Shoot. Oh, where can I fit another one? Maybe here? Oh, that worked. Not far enough. No, yeah. I don't use CSP, but yeah, I use a light stabilizer. Gotcha, gotcha. I don't know how anything works. I'm still learning how CSP works. I've watched a couple of videos trying to like explain the basics of it. And so it taught me a bunch of stuff. Like that's how I learned about the symmetry tool. But it's a process. There are so many things in this that I still struggle. And so like how pens work is like a whole thing that I've been trying to figure out. But hey, Thomas the Tactician, welcome, welcome. We're just doing art practice. We're doing art homework. Whoop, so close. Nope, too close. No. I am rapidly reaching the point where I don't think I can draw more lines. Nope. Oh, baby! Look how close they are! Look at how close they are! No, I'm not gonna be able to fit it between those two. Maybe here. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! Them bold strokes, baby! Bold strokes! How do we roll in this citadel? We are bold strokes! Ah, close. That was close. That wasn't bold enough! That was too bold. I wish I could get this one, but I don't think I can. No. Oof. This is tough. This is very tough. Aha! I did it! They don't touch. They don't touch. I did it. I feel like that's maybe the maximum we're going to be able to do. God, it hurts to look at this page with all these lines. Oh, that kind of works. It doesn't really touch, it just goes too far. That's not gonna fit. Alright, I think I've done enough. I think I've done enough. Bam, look at all them lines. All them liney doodles. Okay, I'd actually be curious, you Gamer Grill, what you think about this, but do you have any advice for drawing circles? I run into egg issues a lot when I'm drawing circles. Like, they always end up very egg-shaped. Any advice would be appreciated, but oh, kid, we're now gonna try drawing some circles. Alright, so... Nope, too far. It is close. I know you're supposed to do it from, like, the elbow. I don't know how you do that. Shoot, went too far. How you doing tonight, Thomas, by the way? I hope everybody's doing good. We're doing art homework. Close. Alright, so this one's oval. Right. Nope. We're actually gonna... Simply because this is an oval, we're gonna try doing it sideways. Interesting. So you're saying do it slowly. I just... Okay, I'm gonna try to do it slowly. I was told if you do it too slow, though, you end up making more mistakes. So I've just been trying to be bold! Bold! We're gonna try being... Nope, too far. Gotta do this in one motion is like the assignment, so nope, two inward. Do it slowly. Should I get the saxophone player? Yes, please play me a saxophone. Let's get some Baker Street up in here. If any of you are too young to have ever heard Baker Street, be bold but not slow, but also don't shake the pencil. I get it, I'm just struggling. It's just a lot for me to understand. But yeah, Baker Street is like the greatest saxophone song ever. The fucking chorus is straight fire for that saxophone playing. It's one of those songs that if you hear the tag, you'll be like, oh yeah, I recognize that song. But like, most people don't know that it's more than just like the saxophone part. Shoot. 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 No, it's okay, Cute Graver Girl. I know that like literally the hardest thing for people is to try and explain it to somebody who has no idea what you're talking about, which is tragically me. Art just doesn't really like click for me. And even though I spent like $500 on this art course, I still struggle to like actually put it into practice. Fucking hey. Meow. Actually, this reminds me. We're gonna do. We're gonna get copyright struck. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. We're gonna go do Baker Street for a second because I kind of want to listen to it. Baker. I had to mute that because there's a YouTube commercial. But once it's done, you guys are going to listen to straight fire. 6.5 minutes of ridiculous saxophone. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn it up a bit louder, I guess, because I think it's probably going to be quieter for you guys. So let me know if this is too loud or too quiet. Pretty non-standard. Some of our teachers advise against. I'm a rebel like that. I respect it. I respect you, cute gamer grill. A rebel without a cause. See, that saxophone is straight fire. Do 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 do. Do 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 baby do do do. Forget about everything. This city desert makes you feel so cold. It's got so many people, but it's got no soul, and it's taking you so long. Fucking, there's a circle. I give up. I give up on that circle. I tried it a billion times and couldn't get it right. Easy. You're trying now. Another year and then you'll be happy. Just one more year and then you'll be happy. But you're crying now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I give up. Those were my best tries at some circles. So here's our homework practice for tonight. There's a step. We're gonna save that just so I can have proof that I did it. And control. Who's in the one night stands? About everything. But you know he'll always keep moving. You know he's never gonna stop moving. 'Cause he's rolling. He's the rolling stone. When you wake up, it's okay. Now we're gonna draw something. We're gonna have some fun after suffering through those exercises, an hour of those exercises. We're gonna try and do some Phoenix Obsidia. Hey Gray, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Especially with hopefully after 3 times trying the job I'll have orientation for will be this one. Oh, well, I I hope for the best for you, Gray. I hope you get the job. Okay, we are gonna do we're gonna do some little doodleage. I'm gonna try some of the stuff, some of this symmetry stuff, and we'll see how it goes. So, start orientation next Tuesday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gray, but I'm happy you're figuring it out. I'm gonna play with this G pen. I think this one actually has pen pressure. Let me check. Yeah, I think this says pen pressure turned off. The real G pen has pen pressure? Actually, it's easiest if I do it with something big. Yeah, that's pen pressure. Okay, I was curious. So that was Baker Street, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy that legendary saxophonage. And now we go back to the last seahorse after getting copyright struck. Alright, so we're gonna go. Oh, is the ruler here? Symmetrical ruler is. That's not symmetrical at all. There we go. Nope. Oh, I think I gotta deselect it. There we go. I think that's how I do it. Okay, so we're gonna try this. Nope, that wasn't. Oh, I have to do it with the pen. Duh. Well, that didn't work. Yuko eyeing my candle suspiciously with violent intent to snuff it out. Okay, let's try this again. What the hell is this? Okay. Alright, they didn't snuff it out. It was status update. Despite the shifty look in their eyes, they did not. Okay, so we're good. We got symmetry. Oops. Kind of do that, and okay. Just for when you aren't paying attention. Yep. That would be a classic Yuko move. A shifty little wolfo. Up to mischief. Right. And then. So. gonna try something I saw earlier. Like that. I forgot how to do this. It was I think it's like that. Go. I'm gonna go. Blob. Oh, nosy doodle. And then go. Do. Yep. Too far. Okay. And then too thick. Still too thick. Okay. Ugh. Ears. It's kind of actually. Yep, that's probably better for it. Yep. Kind of. The elf ears, they're killing me. Okay. Welcome back. We're just doodling. You didn't miss anything. Go with the squizzle. And then go eyebrow level. So just above eyebrows is basically where this line is. It's basically gonna be the hairline. And then it's gonna be from the center, it's off center. go here. Hey, Scarth, my heart. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? I gotta turn off my measury doodle. Okay. Because I don't need that right now. You joined after we did all of our homework, Scarth. So now we're just doing some free-range doodleage. Alright, so it's off point. Am free and wiggling. You'll love to see it. And it would be... It's probably closer to... Yeah. Close enough. We can correct around that. That and that. We go sweeping across. So we go like all the way back here. Do. Kind of like that. This some more. why I am cross-checking some. Ah. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I appreciate it, Brain Buster. This would have actually been a part where having symmetry tool back would have been nice. There we go. Brainbuster, banning everybody that he sees, everybody that he sees. He's the man you cannot please. They call him Brainbuster. A stone cold thriller, a cold blooded killer. Nobody ever seen him because you never gonna bid off. That was just a made up word. Thank you for the alert, Gray. I appreciate it. Good made up word. Actually, I got a better idea. Do. Yeah, we're not going to do a multi-layer doodle of this because I don't want to. So we're just going to see what we can do with a single layer. Classic Obsidia, single layer doodle time. Supposed to be like now I want to keep that. Delete those. Two. Do the oh so enjoyable part of erasing. When you do it in one layer, you got to erase all of your guidelines. Sorry if I'm being quiet, I'm just focusing on erasing right now. Erase the junk you get from drawing it all in one layer adds charm. Thank you, Cute Gamer Grill. It's a part of my allure. Is eraser ghosts. The eraser debris. what to do. I don't want this to be pointier over here, like yeah, I like that curve more. I think it's a more satisfying hair curve. And then go over and delete this little guy. And oofa! Thank you for deleting so many things, Brainbuster. I appreciate it. What's that gap? List of chat users doesn't refresh or update fast enough. Oof, sorry. You hate to see it. Man, do we want this eye to be visible? Do you think under the hair we should still make the eye visible? I don't know. I'm not sold on it yet. Just trying to figure out how to make this eye look less like goofy. Big eye, okay. Probably put more color on it before deciding. Alright. Wahahaha! Yellow Jacket Kitaguchi! Welcome, welcome! Happy to have ya! Welcome, Raiders! It's a Kara Raid! It's a Kara Raid! How's my favorite fighting boy? Welcome, welcome! We raising money for Trans Lifeline. Feel free to check it out. Throw some dollar bills. You'll love to see it. Every little bit counts. For those you don't know, my name's Obsidia. I'm everybody's favorite Death Knight. Welcome, welcome. We're just doing some single layer doodles. Because we too like to live dangerously. Okay. How was your stream, Kara? How was Persona 3 Portable? I was watching you earlier. Now that I see this, I think I need to skinny up that cheek a bit. I think it's more in line with the other one. Get all the way to the first boss and beat the time limit to beat her in. Hell yeah. That's my Kara right there. That's big Kara hours. Like, dimply action. I don't like them. I'll think about those later. Were you doing like a challenge run, Kara? Is that why there was like a time limit? Alright, how do I do this so it's slightly different color than the thing itself? Oh, let's go. Oh, gotcha. It's one of those. Got gray, dark gray. Darn it! Why you gotta do me dirty like this, game? I mean, by game, I mean art. This unconnected line. There we go. Oh, I have unconnected pieces. Yep, I see it. I see these unconnected pieces now. Is just to test it. Nope, still have a broken spot. Not there, not there, not there, not there. I feel like it has to be right here. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Now we're getting the appropriate fill gang. think we're gonna go covered up eye. I'm not liking the eye over here. As far as you know, I only have one eye. And you can't prove me wrong. Or contra to that. I think the one eye works. Less is more and all that. Size City. I have actually bamboozled you all with my model to make you guys think I have two eyes. But one of them is just a prosthetic. Okay. Why are they coming in so weird right now? That's at the Lake 6? Bamboozled! Chudy Cydia strikes again. I've been betrayed. Thank you for having feelings. The endless cycle of lore. See? Every stream is a new chance to learn Obsidia lore. Some would say it's all made up. You know, everyone who doesn't watch an Obsidia stream, they're the ones missing out on all of this deep, well-grounded lore that makes all of this worthwhile. this point, I think it'd be better just to brush it. Art stream! Hey Luna! Welcome, welcome! You right, we artin'. We got these big art hours. Let's say... we go across. Let's try... Wait, so if the light is coming at me, it would probably be, I don't know, maybe like... Ooh, woo. How you doing tonight, Luna? I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see how it goes. So we're gonna be extra spicy. So if we go like this, increase that. I'm gonna go make it brighter. It's kind of like shading. Is there a break there? Oh, I didn't finish that. That's why I didn't. There we go. There we go. Baby's first shading. Trying to represent like waves of light. Do good enough for government work. Hey, Stellar Pidge, welcome, welcome. How you doing tonight, Stellar Pitch? We're just drawing. Do, 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 do. Oh, there's a gap in my teeth. I must rectify this gap. Finally got your internet back? Hell yeah. Frickety frick. Hell yeah. How does it feel to be a person with internet again? I can listen to music and play games again. Yay! I kind of want to actually give her like some lipstick. Okay, so we're gonna get some lipstick. Go for a lighter shade of blue. Let's try this. Just curious how it's gonna look. There's the one thing I miss about the age of battery-powered handhelds. Yeah, that is a plus. I'm just curious how it's gonna look. That's why I'm testing it. Interesting. Something else. What do we think of the lipstick? Do we think it works? Do we need more? Do we need less? Another option is kind of like that, and oops, my bad. Add more? Okay. There's hair with more lipstick. Ooh. This is because I realized it would have to project out further to cover up the ear. So, there we go. There we go. We got a Dark Phoenix Obsidia. What do you guys think? What do you think about that? With even some quote-unquote fair shading. Oops, misclicked. Yeah. I need to go a bit more on that side. Better. And so we are gonna also try some more shading. So dark here, so maybe like, oops, wrong color. Okay, so it's gonna be dark Like that area is gonna be darker regardless. So let's get this and let's make it a little bit darker, just a little bit, so we have a little contrasty doodle. And we did too much of a contrasty doodle. All right, we didn't do that line properly. Oh. It's good I zoomed in. Now let's see what's wrong with that. Back in here. Okay, so now we'll go a bit darker. And see, it looks like it's shaded. It kind of looks like it's shaded. This is just to give it some dimensionality. Dimensionality, I don't know how to say that word. Makes it look a little more 3D, basically. Get this, and we'll make it a bit darker. Go right in here. Hopefully that'll fill in properly now. Welcome, Small and Strong. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, Raiders. We're just doing art practice. How y'all doing tonight? My name's Obsidia. I'm everybody's favorite Death Knight. We are raising money for Trans Lifeline, a trans suicide prevention and support network. You can go !charity into chat. It'll take you to my Tilify link. Today is the last day that we're raising money. We've raised $1,100 or almost $1,200 so far. So welcome, welcome.
Holy cow! Your penis is gigantic. Gigantic.
As is tradition.
Your penis is literally the biggest
How
thing
was
within the
Sons of the Forest?
tri-state
I
area.
saw you standing
Your
around
penis is
effigies.
bigger than a small elephant. It's bigger than like a tree. A big old tree. Lots of branches on your penis. You must wake up every morning and thank the good Lord above. You're truly blessed.
Ooh,
Congrats.
heavy manabees. Also, holy cow! Your penis is holy cow! Your penis is gigantic. Gigantic, Small. Your penis is literally the biggest thing in the tri-state area. Your penis is bigger than a small elephant. Your penis is bigger than like a tree. A big old tree. Lots of branches on your penis. You must wake up every morning and give thanks to the good Lord above, Small, because you are truly blessed. Congrats. How was Metal Wolf Chaos, Heavy Manabees? Welcome, Raiders. What did you just raid into? Breaking news. Buddy raid sighted here. What about them? They're mostly harmless. Hello, everybody. I'm Obsidia. We're raising money for Trans Lifeline. Listen to sweet beats by DJ Last Seahorse. And we're practicing some art. We're just doing some doodles. PP Kings. That's how we roll in this household. We all PP Kings. It was an experience, a very quiet one. I gotcha. Well, I hope it was still fun. I've just been arting. So it was isn't Metal Wolf Chaos, isn't that the one where you're like the president of the United States in a mecha or something? I feel like I saw people play that. Hey, Twitch, you okay? You okay, Twitch? But yeah, so we've just been arting. We did homework earlier. Thank you for the follow, Verandius. Welcome. The first Wednesday stream was weird, and yes, it's a Muraka the game.
Nano machine, son.
Muraka! Mecha! Coming to save the motherfucking Mecha! We're gonna try doing some deeper shading. That one is a different color to show it's further back from the rest. But yeah, I'm glad it was fun Murka action! I actually guessed our current news video. Well, it's like when you watch Fortnite is a job now. Relatable. I've never played Fortnite, but I can imagine. But yeah, it's like when you play Metal Gear Rising and you hear Senator Armstrong say "Make America Great Again." It's in that moment you're like, damn, this shit is too real. The memes, man, the memes. I hear it's fun. Like, everybody I know who plays Fortnite says it's fun. It's just because it's like so much memeage because of how popular it is that it gets a lot of hate. But I have nothing against Fortnite or anyone who plays it. Let's try. Okay, we're gonna try something spicy. We're gonna try and be spicy here. Too spicy. Not spicy enough. Mid-levels of spice achieved. Nope, too far. Alright, we're just gonna zoom in. We're just gonna finish this one as I am struggling. Okay, we're gonna try make it look like there's some. Oh shit! Look at this shading! Look at this fucking shading! Be the American the Japanese think you are, yep. Thank you for the $20 donation, Anonymous! I appreciate it! You'll love to see it! Oh, jeez, wrong way. What if I did this? That was too much. But what if we went like here? You think this might be like real spice levels going on? Holy cow! Look at the spice! Look at the spice! The spice must flow! We hit $1,200, baby! Oh, you love to see that level of spice up in here. You know, I saw there was an anime called Spice and Wolf, but they should rename it to Spice and Artsidia. We have shading, and it is blowing my mind. It's fake shading, but it is still incredible. I'm gonna go all in, man. I am committed at this point. What happens if we do this? What happens if we do this? Just go a little liney doodle here. Does this become all shaded? I think it does. But I don't know if that would be shaded, because that would be brighter than I think the thing next to it. Well, we got the gremlin noises. Here we go. Get your gremlin noises ready. There you go. Some silly gremlin noises for video. I believe that, to quote a great Cydia, we have literally revolutionized art. And let's be here. And we gotta do a little blue zizzle. So we get this, we make it. Actually, we've got the darker blue zizzle over here. Okay. Let's go with. Oh, baby, look at that depth. Look at that depth of field. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Oop, too far. Your girl just revolutionized art. I hope you are all aware of the fact that you are witnessing greatness. Spices both you and your art, meeting the wolf is Yuko. Spice and Yuko is what we call it. We're gonna erase. And then we're gonna go color it in. Your girl's gone mad. Your girl has gone mad with art. The future is now, old man. I gotta fill this area in. Oh, God, I love it. I fucking love it. Thank you for the lurk, Heavy Manabees. Thank you for the raid, Small. I'm always glad to have the big PP crew up in here. I hope all of you guys are having a fantastic night as I go literally obsessed with, like, sort of doing shading for the first time. Because this shit is literally bananas. Gwen Stefani could not even wrap her head around the level of bananas achieved tonight. Because it is sensational. Clean this up while we're here. Oh, too far. Oh, what is this? What is this art we're looking at right now? Why is it so epic? Please riddle me that, chat. Riddle me that. Not to toot my own horn. Well, this is making me feel pretty good. This is making me feel pretty good right now. Oh, there's just so much depth. You'll love it. You'll love it. I'm just going crazy. I'm gonna, like, shade everything. Eventually, this is just gonna be all shaded. See? Look at that. It looks like her little crusty doodle is like covering part of her face. Actually, I should probably make this whole deal that color. There we go. So let me... feel like I should still like do the crest. This is madness. This is fucking Sparta we've got going on right here. Oh, God, I love this. I'm sorry you guys have to listen to me grunting as I look at my art. As I am just so fucking excited right now seeing this. These fucking limited shades. Oh, God. You are so sexy. So sexy. Ugh. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to do anything else to it. Obsidia Bongo. Thank you, cute gamer grill. I'm very excited. I'm very happy about this one layer doodle I just did because it just looks so cool to me. I did shading stuff for the first time. It's not like fully appropriately shaded, but like there is shade. And you can tell that it does add a lot of depth to the picture. And I just think that's really cool. So I appreciate you all bearing with me for this. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're Gucci gang at this point. Shrink her down. Put her like here. Okay. Phoenix Obsidia portrait. In case you guys were wondering, me calling things Cydia is not a meme. I literally do that in all of my naming systems. Alright, we'll shrink that. Do a little snippeting tool. Save that as a little PNG. Phoenix Cydia. Portrait. Clean? Call it clean? I would expect nothing less. Alright. Alright, everybody. I feel like we did some good work here tonight. Work passwords are just Cydia. I feel like we did some really awesome work here. And I am like really excited, you know, for what started off with me having a very shaky you had to sign up as guard Cydia. What started off as a very shaky homework process, I feel like played out very well once I got to just doodling. And I appreciate you guys supporting my decision to add lipstick and to add shading, because I feel like this picture is like 1,000,000,000% different now that it has some shading. But it is so awesome. We call this character growth in the Obsidia artist arc. This is a level up. We just leveled up, guys. I hope you all are like happy at the fact that you got to witness a legitimate anime girl level up before your very eyes. And we have nobody to thank except for the last seahorse's sweet jams. But yeah, I think we're gonna end it there for tonight. I feel like we did the Lord's work. I feel like we did the Lord's work. So I'm gonna hop on over to a different part of the throne room. Turn off the seahorse. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. I hope you enjoyed my silly, just kind of chillin' little art practice stream. It was good to get back into doing some digital art. We had some rough homework, but we had a fun little one-layer doodle that had some serious artist level up involved with it. And so yeah, very excited about that. We also raised $1,200.05 for Trans Lifeline this month. Fucking love to see it. Thank you all so much for helping this cause, spreading awareness, just attending the streams, and for everyone who donated, like a super thank you to helping save lives, especially in this trying period for trans people currently. So every little bit counts, and I'm glad that we were able to do so much for a good cause. If you haven't done so already, please give me a follow here on Twitch, give me a sub over on YouTube, give me a follow on Twitter. You can join my Discord, the Turtle Citadel, and be a part of my incredible community. I want you all to know you're all beautiful, valid, and amazing people, and I hope you enjoy spending your night with me nearly as much as I enjoy spending it with you. And never forget the most important part, which is that the world is better having you in it. Alright everybody, that'll be all my streams for the week. I'll be back here on Monday for more of your favorite D&D, Eberron Ashes of the Last War, where our party continues to cope with their trauma. Next Wednesday we might do some Wildermyth to spice things up, and jump back into seeing what the disaster buys are up to. And I believe next Thursday should be Deadlands as well, so it should be a very exciting week. So I appreciate you guys all hanging out tonight. Let's go find some cutie pie to raid. Some legendary cutie. Been going for 2 hours, playing Destiny 2. Oh, let's raid Semi-Enigma. She raided us before. She's playing D&D with Litro and crew, so let's go send them some of that love. Semi-Enigma, she is a really cool artist. Check her out. Yeah, she's a really good artist. She is a dragon mob boss, I think, is her PNG. But she should be playing D&D with Litro and everybody, so let's go send them some love. If you're a follower, please copy down the call to hugs. If you're a sub, please copy down the Knight's message. And I can't wait to see you guys again soon. Have a good night. Bye!